Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, the altcoin show coming at you from the great state of Florida. One hell of a drug. And I do want to welcome you to the channel wherever you are tuning in from around the world. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to ask the questions, alt season, altcoin market ruined. We're going to look at some of the data, some of the charts, what's been going on in that market. I'm going to share my thoughts, but before we do that, smash the like button. This does help get this channel out to more people, and of course does help support the channel, as does your amazing comments that you leave. Thank you so much. You take the time to write it. I take the time to read it. Really do appreciate that and respond, of course. And those of you ask questions in the comment section, I do get back to those as soon as I am able to. However, if you'd like more immediate engagement and interaction, you can find me in the Tribal Trades Discord, one Discord to rule them all. And of course, signups did close yesterday. However, any of you who happen to have emailed before the deadline, which was yesterday, and still haven't signed up, you get an additional couple of days, Saturday, today, and Sunday, to sign up, because I know some of you did get the email reply from me. Maybe it went to your spam and junk, or you've had difficulty signing up, or you've indicated to me that you are going to be signing up and need an extra couple of days. So I am extending a grace period, though, just for those people who have emailed me previously. You get 2 additional days, today and tomorrow, and that's it. Now, for everybody else that's wanted to sign up and didn't by the deadline and didn't send me an email by yesterday, you can still join the wait list, okay? And joining the wait list means that if anybody doesn't end up signing up, who had sent me an email, doesn't take up the invitation to join the Discord, then the next spot will go to the people in the wait list. All you have to do is email me. There is a link in the description. You might have to click the more button. It will pop out. There is an email address there. And if you email me and just say, hey, I would like to be added to the Tribal Trades Discord waitlist, and reserve a spot. So you might still be able to get an invitation for that for the Tribal Trades Discord. Of course, I'm in the Stocks with Josh Discord as usual, as always. Nothing has changed there. I've got my own Crown Traders channel there, sharing education, insights, resources, some of my trade setups, and of course, entertainment, because I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? And the links for that Discord are also below in the description of this video. Okay, so let's jump into, first of all, a post here by Quentin. He says, honestly, never seen so much depression and anger in the market. This is way worse than it was in the bear market. Memes ruined it all. And I would agree that alt season has been ruined by the pump.fun frenzy of scams, rug pulls, honeypots, and so forth, just going into coins with little to no value. Just really the casino, the gambling, the high stakes gambling sector of the crypto casino. And we have seen as a result people just going into Bitcoin. They got tired of it, and the decoupling of Bitcoin and the altcoin market. You can see there's Bitcoin and there's the other cryptocurrency. And this happened right around, when did this happen? When pump.fun came onto the market in early 2024. There we see early 2024. Initially, it was great, and a lot of people made money in the meme coin casino and in altcoins. And then around that March period, a 3-month honeymoon was cut short, and all of a sudden the market came down and then just never have ever recovered. Now, some people are saying, hey, we just need to catch up, but it's hard to catch up, because look at what's happened here since March 2021. These are all the altcoins that are in the market, not many. I believe it was only in the thousands, and now we're up over 30 million tokens here in 2025. It's just absolutely absurd, with no regulatory clarity or framework. It's just become an absolute zoo in there, with people, anybody can just launch their own tokens for free, and with no accountability, no balances and checks. You don't even know who the person is who's launching the coin, and people are just jumping into it. Back in the last bull run, this was not possible. You had to find a programmer, a coder. It would cost a lot of money to launch a coin. This is what happens now. And so this is the big difference between this bull run and the last bull run, and obviously the previous ones before. You can't even see it because there wasn't many altcoins on the market, okay? And I don't disagree with this. Meme coins are here. Goodbye. And altcoins are here. And I think there's a transition taking place as people move out of meme coins and they move. I'm going to put meme coins in their own category now. I used to put them in with altcoins, but now I really feel that they're not an altcoin. They used to be because how they would be set up, like the Doge coins and the Floku Inu and so forth, they were set up the right way. So I think we can still have an altcoin season. Altcoins are going to pump, but I think it's going to be the stronger coins. People are now ditching these coins that aren't. There's no utility in these meme coins. They're just little furry creatures online that people they're jumping into, hoping for riches. And a lot of people, it hasn't ended up being that way. And I made that transition a few weeks ago. I did a video saying I'm dumping these coins and buying these coins, and I listed all the coins. People go, oh, I can't believe you sold bonk. Yeah, now that looks like a bit of a genius move, getting out of those coins that are just continuing to capitulate. And of course, I get asked every day now, people are wanting to sell their bonks and their pepes and their other meme coins. Should they do it? I can't give you financial advice. I can only tell you what I've done is I've dumped almost all of my meme coins. I think I maybe hold one and maybe two if you would class Sonic as a meme coin. I still hold Sonic, of course. And I push them into stronger tokens. I want to be in tokens that I believe that if the bear market started today would survive, okay, would survive. And those coins I have shared previously in the previous days, okay? And then, of course, we have a lot of unlocks coming up here, of course. And, we've got less than last month. We had a ton of unlocks in January. That kind of, not only do we have more altcoins being launched daily, but those altcoins are also releasing more tokens in the market that depresses the price. Why do you think Ethereum can't climb? They keep minting and printing new tokens. And I've kind of been also moving away from tokens that have no cap on their supply like Ethereum, and also moving away from tokens that have huge unlocks. Now, people are saying, oh no, Sui has an unlock of 187 million or whatever it is. The bottom line, they've been doing that every month. And they have a capped supply, and eventually that supply is going to be met. But that's an unlock for ants. That's an unlock for ants. This other is 2.15 billion, includes XRP that unlocks 1 billion tokens every single month. Stop the madness. And the supply is extraordinarily high. It's just another token I can't get into, and I do kind of feel sad that so much of the liquidity of their market has been sucked into XRP, and then Ripple are using those retail buyers to dump the coins on the market, and that keeps that price down. This is why I didn't get on board with the XRP going to 50. It has to get to the market cap of Ethereum just to get to $6. So sit down, those people who maybe in the future in some alternate universe. But I would definitely like to see some of that XRP money come back into the more quality altcoins that are in the market right now, that have decent tokenomics and market cap and have a cap supply and not a massive supply, and don't have 1 billion unlocks, an unlock per month for the next 4 years, people. 1 billion tokens unlocked for the next 4 years. And it could be longer, because some months, probably when the price of XRP is really low, like around 50 cents, they just lock that 1 billion tokens up to be dumped on another day. Okay, I'm going to get off the soapbox there. All right, so that's what we're looking at. We're seeing just a lot of stuff going on there in the market. And of course, I do think we're still going to have a bit of an altcoin season, but when can this happen? Now, if we look at Bitcoin dominance, I've talked to everybody in here many days. I even did a video about it after the big dump on Sunday. I said more dump coming. What happens next? And I shared about these wicks getting eaten up. Well, these wicks here are what altcoins are experiencing to the downside. Now, if we see about 50% of this wick get eaten up to the upside here, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it bang on here. We'll try it. Then about 50% will put us at about 62% if half of that wick gets eaten up. If I've done that right using the Fibonacci there to get that right. So that will be about 50% of that wick, which is about 62%. And we've gotten up here 61.97. So that might be filled. This one was 62.2. And then this one over here, we've gotten down to 62%. So we have hit We haven't quite hit the 50. It doesn't have to hit it on the button. So that might be, maybe Bitcoin dominance has topped out, and maybe this wick getting half filled here, that will be it, because that's what we're seeing to the downside. If we look at some of the stronger tokens out there that are suffering, this is one of the ones that I said I thought was going to come down and hit the 200 EMA on the daily, and what had happened, it exactly happened. That's why I was not buying this dip, because this is just a dip that keeps dipping. I don't want to try and catch a falling knife. I wasn't suckered in by the dead cat bounce that we had and then further capitulation, because I know these wicks generally will get filled. And if we go over here and we have a look for Sui, for example, we see what's 50% of this wick, that puts us at around $2.85 there. And $2.85 is right near this Fibonacci level there at about $2.83. So we could come down to this double Fibonacci level here. Maybe we find a home here. Look, there's no set rule that it has to be 50% of the wick, but I generally find that's what happens. Now, if we lose this wick entirely and we create a new low, then we are probably going into a more serious downtrend for altcoins. And I might begin to say, listen, maybe this is April 2021 come early. Just remember, we're in February right now. 4 years ago in April, the whole market crashed. Bitcoin went from 65,000 down to about 28,000, and most altcoins crashed and never, ever recovered again. That's why I got out of these coins with no utility, because I know at least Sui, even if we go into a bear market or we go sideways for 2 months and then start to go up again, it will recover and set a new all-time high. And this is what happened. Now, I had Solana, fortunately, and a bunch of other stronger tokens in my portfolio, but I've had a bunch of crappy coins, and in April 2021, they dumped and they never recovered. They're either dead or dying or still down at those low levels, and I had to sell them in loss. However, Solana went up and made a new all-time high with Bitcoin, along with a bunch of other stronger altcoins that also didn't top out until Bitcoin topped out in November. And also some other altcoins topped out in September 2021, some in October 2021, and some in November 2021. So what if we do see a further capitulation here, maybe the cycle's accelerated and this April dump has come early in February. I'm not prepared to go there with this yet, but I was prepared for this because I don't have the crappy coins. I got rid of them, and let's just say not crappy coins, because I made money off some of these coins. I made money off many of these tokens like Bonk. I did a 10x on Bonk because I got in it early on that token. So I'm not going to, it's just a meme coin. It's a high risk play. It's a high risk play. It's a meme coin. I don't believe they've got any utility as of yet. Maybe they're looking to build some, but maybe it's just a straight gamble play. Now, Solana was one that I'd been sharing in the Discord. We got a nice run there. I gave an entry there at 189, and many of you rode it up to that 200 yesterday, and I shared about taking profits there. I thought that it might jump up and grab this 215 level here with 100-day simple moving averages, and it might. For those of you got in the trade a second time yesterday who made profit, you're now already in profit. And again, if it comes up to $200, we can just ride the swing up and down, up and down. Of course, if it breaks above there, retests at 200, then you can get in that would be a place to get in the trade. Of course, we do have some moving averages that are there. The EMA, there's the 9 EMA, there's the 50 and the 20 all bunched up together. So we may find some resistance around this 210 level there. So this could be a little swing from 200 to 210. Those of you who already took the swing, made the money, cashed out, well done. And then we might get another little swing up to here. Historically, the 200 EMA on the daily has been incredible places, and I shared this in the Discord. Look what happened the last time it hit the 200 EMA on the daily. Here, it went up from 174 all the way up to 223. The last time it hit it, it went from 189 all the way up to 291, all the way up there. And if you have to go back a long time to see the last time it hit it, down at 139 and then went all the way up to 260. So you can see that the 200 EMA on the daily for the stronger tokens has been incredible places to buy. So not just for scalp trades, but you can also trade this as more of a longer term swing or a longer term hold through the end of the bull run, which I still think the end of that is coming in September of this year. I do think that is when the end of the bull run will be for Bitcoin and the alts. I just don't think Bitcoin's going to have a deeper correction. And people say, oh, there's no, people say because Bitcoin will probably only retrace 40 or 50%, and they'll say, oh, it's not the bear market. That's just we're going into a super cycle, and it's not really. And the altcoins will literally go down to 90% and lose 90% or more and go into a bear market for about a year, and Bitcoin maybe only go around down 50%. That's my thoughts so far on the market. There's a couple of trades there. Of course, with Sui, if we jump back, if it does reclaim this 200 EMA on the daily and retest that above and come back and retest the support there, that could be an entry there. That's sitting right now at around about $3.01. So if it could break back above that, retest the support, that could be an area to get in the trade and then ride that up to 310 level or even up to 320 or back to these levels here. I mean, there's a long way back to get back to the 100-day simple moving average down at $3.87, up at 387. So that could end up being a little bit of a banger of a trade if it would take off and do that. Okay, so there's some trades that I'm watching. There's a couple trades that we've been sharing in the Discord. And of course, until the next episode or until I see you in the Discord, happy trading.